Welcome everyone back to the Samsung Live event. My name is Jeff Ingram. I'm the training manager for Samsung Canada. Thank you for having the time to come spend with us, and we're going to talk about some of our computer monitors. And I have a very special guest with me, like we do during these events. Who do we have here beside me?
Hi everyone, my name is Nathan, or you can call me CarQ.
Perfect. CarQ. So, you know what? I've been thinking about this. I need a game tag, CarQ. You know, I can't just go by Jeff. You know, I need something that, you know, really makes me more of a competitive gamer. So maybe a little information. How did you get CarQ? And maybe we can work on something for myself.
CarQ is actually my Chinese name. It is pronounced GaQ in Chinese, my ethnic name. But when I was coming up with the name, I didn't want like a very generic gamer name like Dragon Slayer 55 or just using like a simple noun or a single word. So I just kept it pretty authentic and just used my own name, but I spelled it a little differently. So that's where CarQ comes from. Maybe we can work off that idea for you, right, Jeff?
Yeah, okay. So Jeff and Ingram, how about Graham? J-Gram.
J-Gram?
J-Gram. Let me go with J-Gram. How's that sound?
That sounds good.
All right.
You want to add any numbers to it?
No,
you're
I'm
the
not
only
guy. Let's keep it simple for someone like myself.
Okay.
J-Gram it is. All right. So, CarQ, you're playing right now on a 57-inch Odyssey G9. First impressions.
First impressions. I think the bezels are pretty thin. It's a pretty big display. It is quite mesmerizing. At home, I do play on two separate 27-inch monitors, and I think with this display itself, it already kind of beats that in terms of relative screen size, right?
Yeah.
Is it 32 inches?
Yeah, it's about 232 inches side by side, but again,
side.
Without that bezel in the middle, right?
That's right. So there's that continuity, but I'm honestly really impressed, and I know you can also change these two displays into one long display, right, J-Gram?
Yes, sir. Yeah, you can make it depending on the game. So if you have a computer that supports that ultra-wide format, it's a 32:9 aspect ratio. So yeah, you can have a full display running off your personal computer, or you can set it up as a multi-monitor device. That's kind of how I do it at home. But for the people watching today, you know, when it comes to buying a monitor, I know every gamer is a little bit different. Sometimes you need to maybe sacrifice a feature because you're about productivity as well. Maybe you can provide our audience with maybe some insight on what is it that you look for in a computer monitor?
Right. Well, for me, I am a content creator. Being a content creator and streamer, I do both. So while being a streamer is primarily focused on playing games, I also have the content creation aspect, being a creative, which requires a lot of video editing and creating thumbnails and a little bit of the art. But starting with the gaming side, when I look for a gaming monitor, I definitely focus on, number one, the refresh rate, good response time, and good picture quality, right? Good resolution, all those factors. And then when we tackle the creative side, color accuracy, color clarity, those are by far the most important things for me. Because I do recall this time where I made an Overwatch video, right? I edited it all on an older monitor, maybe a couple years ago when I first got started. I color corrected it. It's gameplay from Overwatch, so they have their, you know, their colors, and it looked normal to me, right? I tweaked it a little bit. I made it how I liked, rendered it, all good, and then I also made a thumbnail, made it all pretty. And after I uploaded it, I checked it on my phone as well, because I also have to check it on my phone. A lot of the audience is on mobile. They'll view it from the mobile device. And when I looked at the thumbnail, I'm like, this is not how I remembered seeing it. It was a lot more yellow than I originally wanted. And then when I clicked the video itself, a little bit of it was washed out. I think I messed up a little bit on the color correction and the toning of some of the colors and the blacks and the whites. So color clarity is very important to me. I remember having to go into the setting and having to like manually recalibrate it until I bought a new one, of course, at that time. So those are very, very important factors for me as a creative, especially because, like, you know, when you do things creatively, you want it to be how you envision it, right? That's your passion. That's what you put on display. And if it doesn't come out the way you wanted it, like I'm sure the audience, if they saw a thumbnail, they watched the video, they didn't really like bat an eye, right? But from the perspective of someone who created that art or created that piece, you know, it means more when it's true to what you had originally envisioned. So that's number one for me.
Yeah, perfect. All right, so we'll talk a little bit more about in the color in a second, but how about, first of all, make sure people are aware that we do have some incredible promos for the various monitors that we're going to talk about today, where you can get up to $1,000 off select monitors. So have a look at the promo. Obviously, we're going to give you more information about each of them. So let's see a short video about the G9 specifically, and then we'll talk a little bit more about the color reproduction. All right, there's some information about the G9 we're talking about. And CarQ, we talked about color just before we went to the video. You know, when it comes to color reproduction, yeah, I'm the same way. I need to be getting a monitor that's spot on for color accuracy. And the product that we're going to talk about today features our quantum dot technology. And this is what differentiates us from many of the other competitors out there. It's the quantum dots that we've been developing over the years. And the purpose, without explaining how they work, the focus is that they reproduce 100% color volume, which means doesn't matter how bright the image gets, it's always going to maintain color saturation. And you talked about those yellows in your video, how they may have changed when you posted them online.
Right, yeah.
You're going to be ensured that that color accuracy is going to be spot on because of that color purity. So color, hey, we got that in spades. Now, when it comes to monitors, again, maybe what are some other things that you're going to look for in terms of performance that is going to make you buy one monitor over, let's say, another monitor?
Well, when you say one or the other, I mean, the fact that it's just one single display is already like, it already helps instead of buying two separate ones, you don't have to worry about like two separate resolutions. And like right now I'm multitasking, right? I'm playing Hollow Knight on one side, great game by the way, and I'm also watching an Overwatch stream, my buddy Emung over here. So, you know, just having options, right, and the same resolution on both sides, so everything is even. Yeah, yeah, that's important. You know, when you're a lot of people, I know a lot of friends of mine who are now buying that dual monitor setup, and sometimes, you know, you're buying that second monitor. But one of the things that you might want to consider is that
that monitor might be a few years old, different brand, it may produce different colors. So the money you're investing into a monitor, maybe you should consider getting one of these ultra wide monitors so that you basically have a 2-monitor system, yet you're buying one single monitor to take full advantage of the full resolution, but still separate it and send in different sources to that monitor. So that, like you said, you could be looking at your Twitch live stream, but playing the video game on the other side as well. So yeah, great. One last question. What about the design of the product? Did you notice how thin the bezel was and the overall look of the product as well?
It looked impressive when I looked at it online, but sitting behind it as well, even better. It's crisp, the quality looks great, the bezels are thin, and I feel pretty comfortable in this setup, to be honest with you, right? It doesn't take up any more space than I would at home with 2 separate monitors, right? In fact, it saves a little bit of space too, because there's not 2 separate stands. I can have more room on the bottom, but the design of it looks sleek, to be honest with you. So.
Yeah, really great point about the one stand, which does help free up some of that real estate on the desk. You know, for someone like me that, you know, I enjoy gaming. I play games with my son all the time, but I'm more of a productivity kind of guy, which means that I do a lot of work working for Samsung, which has been great, building PowerPoint presentations, working on Excel spreadsheets, and even my own personal hobby of, you know, creating short videos and being able to edit them. Definitely the bonus of having all that real estate or having a dual monitor system. You know, I'll even let you in on a little secret. When I'm at work and I'm on a webinar, I can have the webinar on one screen and I can have my Xbox game controller on the other, so shh. But yeah, the flexibility that we have is great. So for all of you out there, take advantage of the promo. We're going to talk about this throughout the presentation today. We have up to $1,000 off on select monitors. So Christmas is coming. You want to put that under the tree for someone in the family who really loves gaming or who loves productivity, or maybe even get one for yourself. Now is a perfect time to take advantage of these great promos. So we're going to talk next a little bit about a product that we don't have on display here today. We'll see a short video on it in a moment. It's the S9 ViewFinity monitor. Now, this is a standard 27-inch monitor, but what really sets this apart from the rest of our monitor lineup is the 5K resolution. So for someone who really needs a display that has that added pixel per inch, that pixel density, that sharpness that's required when you're zooming in out of, let's say, editing photos or working on videos, or even having some of those high resolution video games, but getting that sharp, detailed image, the S9 might be a perfect fit for you. A beautifully designed product, and what's also great is it has a full smart TV platform built in as well. So maybe those times where you need to take a break for a moment, fire up Netflix, watch maybe a movie or a short TV show, you're going to have the Samsung Smart TV experience built right into that monitor. So let's watch a short video and learn a little bit more about the ViewFinity S9. Welcome back, everyone. Oh my God, CarQ.
I made it here.
How did you get here so fast?
I took a spaceship here.
Oh, the magic of camera work. Welcome back, though.
Yeah.
So let's get into our next monitor that we're going to talk about.
Yep.
It's kind of obvious. It's beside me here. First impressions.
Well, honestly, speaking of spaceship, like I just mentioned, this thing looks like a command center. It is massive, very impressive, but I mean, I can kind of like see the light or like the colors popping out at me, but like first impression, honestly, it was just like wow. You know?
Yeah.
It's just a single word. Wow.
It does stand out. It is unique.
Yeah.
What we're seeing right now is it's in the cockpit view, which is basically a vertical format that you can turn it. We'll show you that in a couple minutes. But I wanted to start off with a display that gives something unique, something different to the table. Normally you see the standard 16 by 9, 32 by 9, a horizontal format. But we know that, you know, you can speak from personal experience. There's a lot of different type of gamers out there today.
That's right.
In terms of how they play their games, how they use their display beyond just video games. Well, let's go through a couple of them. We have PC gamers.
That's me.
Yeah, absolutely. Not so much me, but me, game consoles. You know, I have an Xbox, Xbox game console.
Yeah. So I like console games too.
Perfect. Number 3, we have mobile-centric users who are playing video games on their mobile phone. You can screen mirror those to our monitors as well, which is a huge advantage. And number 4 would be cloud gaming. You know, the ability to not have a device, but to play cloud games right on the TV itself. So for someone like yourself, you know, you mentioned that you're more of a PC gamer, but
I am.
What else do you do beyond just playing video games? Are there other things going on while you're playing video games?
Well, as you saw earlier on the other display, I had a stream open and I was playing a game. But if I were to do more things, I would not only have a stream open and play a game. I could play a second game, or I could have like a sports game up, right? Yeah.
All right. So this address is something that we have for someone like yourself. Is with the ARC display, we have the ability in this current formation with the vertical format, we can have 3 different sources at the same time, which means that there could be something here, here, as well as here. And it's always going to be depending on how much content. The 2 screens will take up the middle. Obviously, one screen will focus more down here.
Right,
because
that's where I'd be sitting. That's eye level.
Eye level. But you can also add something up here as well. So to have 3 different sources, I think that would be a big feature for you. Now, this jog shuttle remote control is unique as well. It's basically solar powered, so it charges the capacitor in there. It doesn't use batteries. So that's an innovation by Samsung, which is really cool. So let's browse through. You can see that by turning, going up and down, you can see all the different apps. If we go into media over here, we talked about it earlier about accessing your various apps like YouTube, Apple TV, Disney, Netflix.
Right, watching a show or a sports show on one side.
And each of those can be maybe a separate item within there. You can still be gaming. So I know for someone like you, playing your video game and having a Twitch, maybe a Twitch feed
or a
right
YouTube
above.
video,
YouTube video, that would be definitely a highlight for you, right?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
So this is, again, really awesome, very unique. We're going to turn it around in a moment, but let's remember, we do have some promos going on. So again, up to $1,000 off on the purchase of select monitors that we have been talking about today. So definitely take advantage of that. Some huge savings, obviously getting close to Christmas. We mentioned it before, whether it's for somebody in the home, for yourself. That could be a big selling feature. So let's take a look at a video about the ARC, and we'll come back and show you how you can turn it into a horizontal format as well. All right, welcome back. So let's turn this into a horizontal format. So we got two displays right now that I'm using. Again, we can add a third one. But here's what I love about this product. You can, whoops, go this way. Oh. Whoa, here we go. All right. Oh. We'll worry about that. Actually, no, we'll just leave that for now. I don't know why it's not moving. Must have got it locked in place. But let's talk about the fact that you can put 4 on here when you turn it into a horizontal format.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, do you know anyone who's that multitasker that actually does 4 different things at the same time?
I do. I've heard some people, I actually know some people, again, who actually have 4 separate displays, not one like this where you can split into 4 sources, but 4 separate displays. They usually have a stream open. They play a game on their console. They're compiling code. The person I know is a programmer. They're compiling code on one, and they have a sports game on the 4th. And if you're asking me if I wanted to use 4, I don't program, but like I would probably just play 2 games at once, right? Because like you said, I could have my PC set up on one. I'd probably play an MMO where it's very low intensity. I could play my console game on the other. I'll have a stream open on the 3rd, and then maybe a sports game on the 4th.
Yeah, it sounds reasonable to me. I know for myself, like we're doing this video today in our Samsung studio, and at our control center, we actually have 4 different monitors. They're actually 2 different sizes, so it's kind of annoying. I think I might replace it with this so that I can have all 4 sources on a single monitor, no bezels, no stands, very simple. So that I think I'm going to leave this here for sure. So, all right, let's again remind everyone to take advantage of the promos that we do have available. So up to $1,000 off in savings. Take advantage, again, Christmas time for yourself, for friend, loved one. But again, something very unique, definitely worth looking at. So let's move our attention from the Arc over here to the OLED Odyssey model. This is kind of one of my personal favorites. There's something about OLED technology that really makes it appealing, and it's really
vibrant. I can already kind of like see it with your video editing program here. Like it's already like popping out at me. A little bit. For sure. And the benefits, of course, of OLED are the ability to create infinite blacks, meaning that these are inky blacks. For someone who, like myself, you know, if you guys remember, we did that Halloween event at the end of October there, and we talked about how much I liked horror movies and everything. So for me to watch maybe a movie on this display, being able to see details in the shadows, and maybe just before that jump scare, being able to see that character coming from the side and not, scaring the bejesus out of me. So black levels, shadow detail, from a gaming perspective, how important are black levels for you? Very important. I mean, I play spooky games all year, primarily in October, but I just played like Resident Evil, for example, and like, the rich black in the game while keeping like the detail and the fidelity, because like it's very rich. You can kind of still feel very immersed into it, right? You can still see around the shadow. You can actually see like maybe one of the infected people coming up around the corner, and you really feel like you're dialed in, because sometimes you only have like a flashlight and it's really like narrowed in. But again, the surroundings of like the house or the police station that you're in, right? It feels like you are that character, right? The immersion is everything for me from the gaming perspective.
Awesome. Let's talk a little bit more about this monitor in a moment. Let's maybe take a look at a short video about the OLED Odyssey. So we'll come right back in a moment. All right, welcome back. The pressures of live TV.
Yep.
I'm a moron. You know what? I was turning it the wrong way. So just to show everyone, there we go.
There we
Look
go.
at
That was actually a lot easier once you saw how easy and smooth that was. And you can see the displays, they kind of reoriented themselves.
Yeah,
too,
so left and right
automatically.
with the 2 images, but we can put 4 on there as well. All right, now that I figured that one out, let's go back to kind of the highlights, what we were talking about with the Odyssey OLED. We talked about the color clarity, but for me, one of the biggest sells on these ultra-wide monitors is the real estate. So we mentioned, I mentioned it earlier about how I like, working within Adobe Premiere.
Yep.
And I got so much real estate to be able to move the boxes where I want to make any adjustment to the video. So for me, that's a big selling feature. And then if I need to and I want to, let's say, work on something else, I could either set it up as a dual monitor or I could open up other applications, so spreadsheets, PowerPoint presentations. I love it. The color reproduction, again, using quantum dot technology is going to give us that color purity.
Yep.
But OLED giving you that infinite blacks.
Yeah, I mean, I can just tell by this footage already. Like it's very rich. Did you already color correct this as well?
Not yet. I must have moved the bar a little bit, but having access to all these different windows quickly, that's the big sell for me.
Yeah, same here. Because I forgot if I mentioned it, but I have the resolution of my 2 monitors at home are a little different. So when I edit my videos, right, I would have my my preview window on the main one, but then all the sliders with the colors and the effects are on the other, but they're different resolutions. Sometimes I want to move the window over. I'd have to do that, but then the resolution changes because I swap over. So the continuity of an ultra wide, the beauty of the OLED.
Yeah. And like many of our monitors, the ability to move them kind of up and down, so it's eye level. So that's important.
Or if I want to have bad gamer posture, I can lean back. And,
tilting it, so that's important. Again, you just kind of highlighted it. Everybody's a little bit different in terms of what they're looking for. So if you got a fixed display where you don't have that, that could be a game breaker for you. So in understanding how you're using your monitor, what you're using it for, where you're placing it. So obviously the benefit of OLED, darker room environments where you're really going to notice that contrast.
Yeah.
But for someone like myself, where I do a lot of work, let's say in the sunroom, because I love the feeling of kind of being outdoorsy even during work, I have a lot of light. So technology that delivers, much higher brightness, that might be where I go for the 57-inch Odyssey G9. Now, working hard, I also like to play hard as well. So this does have a full smart TV integrated into it as well.
Right on.
I can access my different computers in the network at home, whether it's a Windows, a Mac, creating a desktop experience from your mobile phone on your TV screen.
Right. I do play games on my phone, and just having an extra, a lot of real estate on the game that's strictly for mobile up on display is quite nice.
Screen mirroring, you can do it all. And then the fact that we have, again, that game hub, we talked about it on the Art.
Yeah.
We have it on this Odyssey as well.
I love how it's all built in. It's already previewing some streams too, because it has the Twitch function here
You're here with me, so your live stream isn't currently up, but it also based on recommendations as well. So your stream, if I'm watching, which I will be,
I'll be up there for you.
There you go. And look, all those different apps that we talked about earlier. So, let's watch, before we watch the next video, which is going to kind of summarize everything, let's talk again, promo. We mentioned it because it is such a huge opportunity. Not very often are you going to get up to $1,000 off on select monitors.
That's right.
So Christmas time for someone who is, whether you're gaming or someone who's into productivity, video editing, photography, this could make a perfect gift, the different ones that we do have available. We have someone online that can answer questions more geared towards specs, and we have someone there to support you as well. So take advantage of that up to $1,000 off. But let's watch one last short video to basically cover all the products that we talked about, and then we'll finish off with a quick summary and conversation, and then finish off. All right, so let's look at that video.
Smoking big cigars. I hope you're ready for what's coming now. I'm the one on the radio dream.
All right, we're back, everyone. So, you know what? Been a great time. CarQ, thank you so much for joining us today.
Likewise, Jay Graham.
Thank you. No, I loved your insight. For someone who's into productivity as well as gaming, you highlighted some really important things to look for when buying your next monitor.
Yep.
Thinking about buying a next monitor, what really grabbed your attention? What was your favorite product that we covered? We had a couple. We had obviously the 57-inch Odyssey G9. We talked briefly, it's not featured here today, but the ViewFinity S9, 5G resolution. We have the ARC, and we have the OLED Odyssey. Which is your pick?
Honestly, I like them all. The OLED does stand out as I'm standing beside it, but I do have to go with the ARC, and especially seeing how easy it was to swap it afterwards. I think
when you know what you're doing.
When you know what you're doing, right? But like it looked pretty simple once you kind of figured out the mechanics. But just in general, like having 4 displays in one go, and honestly, the impressive size of it. It's just something that I've never had before.
Yeah.
I've had an ultra wide, not to this extent, but like I think that ties into how you said everybody has different needs.
Yeah.
Right, and I think the versatility of this one is probably the aspect that draws the most attention to me. Right?
Yeah.
4 displays, good for all these apps.
I'd agree with you. I mean, I love every one of them, but again, it's about which is the best fit for me. And, you know, I might lean a little bit more over here because I do a lot of video editing. It's usually in a darker room. I love the smart TV interface in there. So I've really benefited from using, let's say, an Odyssey, but man, that, you know, that 5K resolution, you know, if I was a photographer or someone who wanted that detail, that would be a perfect fit.
Yeah.
Brighter room, great for gaming. Larger screen size, the 57-inch Odyssey, the ARC, bringing something unique to the table, whether it's in the cockpit view or the regular 16:9 format. 4 different sources on here. We only have 2, but you can put 4 on there. I don't know. I'm starting to convince myself of another product, but we'll let you, the audience, decide. Again, take advantage of the promos we have, up to $1,000 off. I mean, incredible. These are premium monitors, but you're going to get some exceptional quality from color reproduction to performance. Take advantage, whether it's for someone in the home during the Christmas holidays or any holidays that you're celebrating, or maybe just for yourself. So again, on behalf of Samsung, thank you very much, everyone, for joining. This is Jay Graham signing out. And again, CarQ, thank you again for joining.
Thank you, Jay Graham. Thank you, Jeff. Take care, everybody.
See you, everyone.